Crazy cool music and crazy cool driving when you push the start button. So come on, let's go. Crazy Taxi. Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
The chat isn't working.
Hey, it's time to get crazy. That's right, we got crazy cool music and crazy cool driving when you push the start button. So come on, let's go. Crazy Taxi. Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
Oh no, this chat thing's not working. The chat thing's not working. Bloody hell. Oh well. Let's go with that. Yeah, don't think it is. Oh well, we'll have to go without. I think we'll have to go without it.
Hey, it's time to get crazy. That's right, we got crazy cool music and crazy cool driving when you push the start button. So come on, let's go. Crazy Taxi.
Alright. Okay. Got 15 people here. TMS, Tim, a bottle of Orange Crush. Hello, welcome. Numbers guy, Ian. Welcome to the stream. We got an issue with the chat at the bottom of the screen, but we'll just go without it for now. I'll try and figure that out later. So this is the ANBERNIC RG28XX. I'm gonna just turn the volume down a little bit. So I'm starting. Oh well, you'll see some issues straight away, but yeah, you'll see that the screen GUI is a bit weird here. I'm playing Crazy Taxi Dreamcast, and this is the RG28XX. So I just got this in today from ANBERNIC. They very kindly sent one over, and they asked me which colour I wanted, and I wanted the retro grey, or the grey model as they're calling it. They have a couple of models, so they have grey, they have transparent black, they have orange, and they have white. And I think the white one has purple buttons. The orange one has white buttons, and I've not seen anyone who's got the transparent black one yet. But I got the... Let's just shut this guy up. I got the retro grey one. So let's just quickly... I mean, you can head over to anbernic.com in the link in the description if you want to see the specs. This is for sale for $44, $43.99, which is a very reasonable price, I think, given you're getting some quite good power in here compared to the competition, let's say. This handheld is using the same chip as all of the other RG35XX series, so the 35XX plus 35XX H, which I have here conveniently. Is it 35XX plus 35XX H, and the 28XX all use the same CPU. So this is a chip, SoC, GPU, whatever. Peter B, welcome to the stream. So all of these handhelds use the same H700 chip, which is quite cool. Very cool. Mine has the, well, I think Russ from Retro Gamecore already said there's a little bit of rattling on it, but mine does have that. I think Peter B wanted to know about that, but mine doesn't seem too bad. So a funny story, right? About 2 weeks ago, I went to a show, like an electronics show, and I met with ANBERNIC, and they showed me this model, the grey one, and they showed me the orange one. And when I was in the show, I actually did the same test, and those rattled way more, and they felt way less stable than this one, to be honest. I think they gave me like an engineering sample to mess around with. Also, the print on the back on the other ones that I saw, the early ones, the print on the back wasn't as sharp. It's still like not perfect, I think, but it's still good. It's like yeah, it's still readable. I saw like a preview one which didn't have very sharp text on the back. Does it twist or flex? TMS. So that's what I was really impressed with when I first got my hands on this. It feels quite solid in the hand. Like it doesn't you know, obviously it's small and it's thin, and it's you know, it's not really, it doesn't look like it, you know, it might be, you know, it's possible that it might be a bit more fragile, yeah, than the other handhelds, but it actually feels quite solid. Even though it's light, it feels solid, and I quite like that about the unit. And I excuse me, I really do like the color actually. If you have a RG405V, I think they've used a very similar color to match this grey. So if you already have a 405V, you know what color this is. COVID. Yeah, some guys at the so where I work, somebody had COVID actually, and I think I got it like 2 weeks ago or something. That's why I was coughing a lot on stream. Anyway, let's come back to the specs. I'm sure you can go over to the link if you want to know more about the exact spec sheet, but I just want to bring it here just for just so everyone's on the same page. So we have the H700 quad-core ARM Cortex A53 1.5 gigahertz frequency. We have a 2.83 IPS screen display, and this is a 480p display. So that is a very like sharp display for the size. Like, it looks really good playing this Dreamcast game right now, and it's quite nice actually. And then it has 1 gigabyte DDR4 memory, and then when you buy it, you should get a 64 gigabyte SD card, which has all your games on it. It runs the standard ANBERNIC operating system that all of these guys run. So if you're familiar with the operating system of the RG35XX Plus or H, you'll know exactly what operating system we're talking about. It has Chinese, English, Japanese, Korean, Russian, French, German, Spanish, and Portuguese language. It has one speaker, a mono speaker here. And then also it has that second SD card slot if you want to add more games. So something which I always liked about ANBERNIC's firmware is when you're selecting games, you can switch between the two. You know, you can play all your games that are on the TF1 slot, and then if you later on add another card, you can expand that and play the games from the TF2 and just switch very, very quickly. They say the battery is 8 hours, which I'm a little bit skeptical of, actually. To be honest, it's probably closer to like 5 or 6, playing something like Dreamcast, but it has a 3100 milliamp battery, which is pretty comparable to the other ones, actually. It's maybe a little bit less, but they've managed to fit a big battery in this candy bar, which is quite cool. And then they're saying it supports 5 volts, 2 amps charging. So what I'm just going to do for 1 second is, somebody asked, does it support C2C charging? I'm just going to check that right now, if you just give me a minute. Okay, it does indeed support USB-C to USB charging in my. So I have a 65-watt charger just behind me, and I plugged in. It's plugged in on USB-C. I plugged into this USB-C, so it does support USB-C to USB-C charging. And then they say it supports what do you call it? The wired controllers here, and then it has a mini HDMI port here for output to a monitor or TV. Right, let me go back to the chat. I will stop reading the specs. Okay, so one other thing they said, it has 5,516 games on this card. Okay, so that's pretty good. JC Cruz is asking, can it run Tekken 5? I think it probably can, actually, but the thing is about this screen is it's not a 16:9 screen, so it's probably not going to look great. Okay, TMS, can I crush the RG28XX into dust with one hand? I can certainly fit it into one hand, but I probably can't crush it with just one hand. But you can see like how small it is. Like it's almost like a packet of cigarettes, but it's not even a packet of cigarettes. I think it's a packet of like whatever, Marlboro Lights or Slims or whatever you call it. I mean, I don't smoke, so I don't know what, but it's a packet of Slims. That like this guy is so small. My hand is about 19 centimeters from here to down here. Like, and just look how small that is. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. iLess3U didn't like the orange variation, so I saw an orange one and I saw this one at the show that I went to, and I thought I preferred to get this one. The orange one's a bit too loud for me, and I thought everyone would be getting the the orange one, so I didn't bother. How is the screen brightness? Right, so I think that I have it on maximum brightness right now, and what I'm going to do is I'll try and do a comparison. So if maybe if you've got your own RG35XX Plus, or if you've got any of the handhelds which I have with battery on right now, you can ask me to check the brightness or compare the brightness. So I have a Miu. Okay, I have a ton of consoles here, so I can do some comparison in terms of brightness. And I'm trying. Oh, a lot of them don't have any battery left, which is unfortunate. But we can do that a bit later if if I get all of these devices together. So wait a minute, do I have some bloody games on this? Okay, so this one is at full brightness as well. Okay. Where's my Tetris? Okay, while I'm doing that, I'll talk briefly about the brightness. I think it's definitely slightly dimmer than usual, I'd say. It's definitely slightly dimmer than another handheld, let's say, than other handhelds. But I don't think it's unusable, let's say that. It could be something they can fix in software. It could be something they could fix in software for sure. I know it's not the same system, but we'll try and do more brightness tests in a moment. It doesn't. Okay, let me put it this way, right? I still think the original RG35XX is brighter if you've got one of those. Okay. RBITV, welcome back. Device to device charging. I probably it works, I think, because it does USB to USB-C, right? Okay, a pack. It's smaller than a pack of Pocky chemical burrito. It's smaller than that. Ryan Poole, is the RG35XX more powerful than this or about the same? It's the same. So it actually uses the same CPU as the RG35XX Plus or the RG35XX H. The original RG35XX, it has a better CPU, and then there's another model called the RG35XX 2024. It has the same CPU as that one, so it has the same H700 CPU. I less than for you. You want to see a comparison to a GBA micro? Unfortunately, I don't have a GBA micro. The only thing I've got. Oh, where the hell is it? Oh no. Okay, I don't even have that. I had a Game and Watch somewhere, but I've lost it. Maybe I'll get it in the next one. Can one ANBERNIC device charge another USB-C? Probably, actually. Probably can. It is a little bit dim, I will say. Chemical Burrito. It's slightly dimmer than a Plus, I'd say. But the thing is, like, it looks really sharp. So that's it at full bright. You can see that Sega logo was at full brightness. And that Crazy Taxi, like, doesn't look as bright as it could be. But something I really like about the screen, apart from the sharpness, is that I really like what they've done with the bezel here, how they've made it sort of seamless, because you can see like the glass or the plastic sort of goes to the edge, right? But then the screen just comes out, and there's no black bezel. I really like that on this model actually. USB to USB-C, I think it works fine. USB to USB-C. Okay. What feels more comfortable in the hands, 35XX or this? Right, so 35XX, or which one? So, of course, I think this one is going to feel a bit better because it's bigger, of course. And it has the sticks. So I will say that this one probably feels a bit more comfortable. Oh, it actually powers on. Okay, good. I've got battery left. Jesse Cruz, not related, but can you copy the games off the stock? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. No problem at all. So with ANBERNIC's stock firmware, looks like it comes with a lot of games, which is quite good. Like over 5,000 games. So that's yeah, that's really good. Okay, do I have Crazy Taxi on here? All right, give me 1 second. I'll get Crazy Taxi. I can actually get Crazy Taxi as well on this if I find the bloody. Where is it? That's PSP games. Give me 1 minute. I'm just trying to find where my Dreamcast games are sitting. Alright, I don't remember where my I don't remember where my Dreamcast games are, I'm afraid. Okay, let's do. Okay, this it does look like a little bit of like a H. Let's slow down a bit because I'm a bit excited here, to be honest. new handheld day is always quite exciting. Let's slow down a bit. Okay, this is the box, which is quite cute. The box, not really that much special about it. You don't get a screen protector, which is the first thing I found different from ANBERNIC. You get a cable in here, and then you get some instructions. You get the handheld itself, and then this is a little box. It's quite cute actually. It reminds me of like the new iPhone boxes. So let's leave that here. And then ANBERNIC also sent me this case, which is also quite cute. This case, I mean, if you've seen ANBERNIC cases before, it's quite similar, but it has the print of the device on the top, which is quite cool. It fits exactly in there. So that's, if you want to buy the case from ANBERNIC, this is what you're going to get. I think it's actually a little bit big. They probably could have made it a bit slimmer. But yeah, standard issue ANBERNIC box for sure. It's just got a different top, and it's got the ANBERNIC label on the zipper. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But they not giving you a screen protector makes me think that they've actually have they actually done something different with this screen, because it seems like it's got something on the top. I'm not sure. Like, this is the first time for me, right? I've seen an ANBERNIC like this. It doesn't have the black bezel, so I wonder if they've done something with this bezel, or it's slightly, I don't know if it's some different glass. Yeah, every ANBERNIC I bought, yeah, or got from ANBERNIC has come with a screen protector, but this screen is like, it's flush with the case, which is different from most ANBERNICs as well, because like this one is not, you put the screen protector on and then it becomes flush, for example, and this has happened a lot for, you know, on a lot of ANBERNICs for me. Whereas this one, it doesn't have the 3D glass. You know, like these, they have a 3D, they have like a curve on the edge. This one actually doesn't have it. TMS, I mean, it could either be a pre-applied screen protector, or the glass is like different, which could be the case. It looks, I mean, the front does look different to me actually, because, you know, they don't usually do this bezel-less thing. So pretty interesting. Anyway, this is Crazy Taxi. I'm just gonna, so I've turned the music off just so I don't get any trouble. Let's go over the controls now. So the D-pad, as you can see, is a bit smaller than usual. Now, another thing I've not got before, I've never used an RG Nano either, which is a bit unfortunate. The only thing I can kind of compare is the RG35XX H, and then I have a number of handhelds over to this side of the screen, so I can bring a couple on when as need be. So here I have the RetroArch Pocket 4, I have the Miu Mini Plus, I have the RG I have the Trim UI Smart, the PowKitty RGB30. Like, if you want me to come on to bring one of these on, the PSP Vita, if you want to bring one of those on screen, you can let me know, so you can compare the size. I'll start with the RG35XX H, because that seems to be the one that you would probably compare out of ANBERNIC's line, and it's definitely like thinner than the 35XX H, and it's but surprisingly, like, it still feels quite good in the hand to me anyway, and it's, yeah, that's kind of your size comparison on the 35XX H. Like, it's crazy actually. It's almost like a third smaller. Yeah. Okay. Let me just compare with a phone as well. This is an iPhone 6s Plus, so standard kind of plus sized phone. You can see that the RG28XX, the RG28XX is smaller than a phone, like a standard modern day smartphone. Here. Yeah, so actually a lot of the Dreamcast games available can be played without an analog stick. I do have a spreadsheet of all of these, which is pretty cool, so you can check out the spreadsheet and see what Dreamcast games you can actually end up playing. Now let's go over the front. Sorry, we're going everywhere a bit, because I'm seriously I'm seriously a bit flustered, but anyway. The D-pad is smaller than RG35XX H. I'd say it's about 50% smaller. It's like, there's quite a big difference in terms of D-pad size. These buttons down here are kind of, they're not rubbery, but they don't make much of a noise when you press them, so that's quite good. Same with the D-pad, it doesn't make much noise at all. It's not the dome switch style, it's the rubber style. So it's the rubber style down here. We'll play some fighting games afterwards to get a feel for that D-pad. But it's quite, yeah, it's definitely the smallest D-pad I've ever used. So we'll see how that fares. The buttons, again, are smaller than a 35XX H. So yeah, that's another thing. It's going to be one of your considerations. Like, is it actually playable? If you've got big hands, then you might have trouble with this one, to be honest. The buttons, when I first saw them, I did feel like they might be a bit too close together, but I haven't actually played much on the system, so I can't really comment too much yet. Okay, the top triggers, the the outside of the outside of the L1 and R1 here. So they do have a little bit of travel on them where you can sort of move them around a bit. They're not stuck in the case. When you press them, they do have a click. So they're like mouse clicks, but I feel like the tension is slightly more than a mouse. It's slightly heavier than a mouse, so you need to put slightly more tension, but it's not as bad as, let's say, it's not mushy like a Mio Mini Plus. It's not mushy like this. It's more like the H. Yeah, it's more like this. The 35XX H. It's more like that style of click, and the L2 and R2 similar pressure. They're not any different, but you do have that like little lip, because the button protrudes out a bit. The L2 or the R2 comes out a bit, so you got a little bit of a you can feel your way to that button there. Sebastian N asking, can I play Nintendo 64 with ease? So we'll tackle N64 on another stream, I think, with this particular handheld. But if you want to know how the RG35XX H performs with N64, I do have a video on my video tab, and I've done tests on the N64 on this handheld. And this handheld and this one have the same chip. So it's very likely they will be the same. They have the same H700 CPU chip, the same GPU, and the same memory. So it's very likely to be exactly the same performance that we're going to see. Micro switch, yeah, it's probably a micro switch. Yeah, I agree. So these L1 and L2, I think they feel a bit. They feel very similar to these actually on the H. So there's almost no difference in terms of the pressure and pushing them down. It's just you have to deal with the size, right? So there's a size difference, obviously, because it's a small handheld. So that's what I think about the triggers. Yeah, they're pretty much exactly the same as these on the H. It's just the sort of the target you're pressing is different. Right. So what else can we talk about? What is this button here? This is the menu button. So if you press that, it's the same as the H basically. So you're going to get your RetroArch menu. You're going to be able to go back to the menu screen if you're in your game. You've got two lights here. One of them I believe is green right now, but you probably can't see that. That one is green, and then that one is the charging light in orange. And then what do we have on the left? We have your volume up and down. The volume up and down are they're inset into the shell, so you can't accidentally press them in your pocket. They're actually you need to put a bit of effort to get your nail in there or something and press them if you want to change the volume up and down. So they don't come out similar to the H actually. Similar to the H. Yeah, they don't come out at all. They don't. Yeah, they're okay. And then on the other side we have the power button, and then you have a reset button. Similar story. They don't come out, so they're not easily pressed, which is good. I mean, it's good for something. You want to put this in your pocket. You want to put this in your shirt pocket or whatever. You want to put this in your hat. Yeah, that's all good. Right. There is something I want to... okay, sorry. Another thing, that the headphone jack is down here, which is a standard 3.5mm jack. So this is the correct push. This is definitely the correct location for a headphone jack, the bottom. I think headphone jacks on the top are kind of a bit weird for a handheld that you're going to travel with. But yeah, that is a good position for it. Yeah, it should be okay. And then you have your two micro SD card slots, TF1 for your operating system, and then TF2 for extra games. Down here you have your mono speaker, and then you have your face buttons. So I believe that these face buttons are different colors on the different models, so you might have all white or all black, but this retro model, it has different colors on the buttons, and I've always liked that actually. I think that's quite cool. This is the first actually, this is the second retro model I have, because this is the 405V. And then if you're if you're familiar with this, the RG405V, then with lots of fingerprints on it, whoa, then you'll know that this one is quite a bit older. But I think you'll be familiar with the plastics, because the plastic is quite similar. The plastics they used on this guy are quite similar to this, actually. I'm not sure if that picks up well on the camera, but I feel like even the shade of grey that they used is quite similar. Maybe they told the factory, you know, just go there, just make it like that old one, that 405V. The size difference. Yeah, that is mental, isn't it? The chonk versus the mini. Yeah, that is pretty funny. Wow. Okay, so let's try and play a game on this. So will I actually play Crazy Taxi? Okay. Okay, for a laugh, here's my Odin 2. It's probably not even going to fit on the screen, so I might be zoomed in. Oh, yeah, it's probably okay. Yeah, there's an Odin 2 versus the 28XX. It's huge. Okay, let's get into some games. Of course, if you've got any questions, just let me know. It seems like this is going to be the attack of the 2.8-inch devices this month or next month as well, because we also have a couple of others coming, a couple of competitors to Anbernic, but it seems like Anbernic have got out of the door first. Okay, I've had to mute the sound or mute the music for obvious reasons. Oh god, because it's all licensed music. Okay, I'm gonna see. Playing Crazy Taxi without the music though is a bit depressing, but we'll just see how this runs. Oh god, I'm already. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I need to make sure I'm on the bloody. Yeah, because I'm going to move around a lot more with this. I'm going to be moving around a lot more. Okay, I need to turn on the FPS as well at the moment. Okay. Oh, it does. It has a vibration motor. Oh man, the vibration motor is going crazy. I think a Game Boy Micro would be too bloody small. Okay, this is mental actually. Like it's kind of, oh man, it's bordering on being a novelty. I must admit. Oh did I just drive? Oh, great. Okay. I can't play. Oh, I can't play Crazy Taxi without the music. That's my excuse. Okay, I can't play this game without the music, but if I put the music on, I'm gonna get YouTube strike or something. All right. Yeah, The Offspring does make that game. Let's move on. Okay, so this is the Anbernic firmware. Now, this has been much improved since Anbernic released the original 35XX. Really. So you have game rooms. You have your game rooms is their way of putting like a simple skin over launching the games, which is yeah, it's just that Anbernic's way of making the games launch easier. RA game is where you want to spend most of your time in. RetroArch game, so it's RetroArch, full RetroArch. You got your favorites, you got history, you got search, you got App Center where they have the new music app, the video app, ebooks, file manager, and an expert. I think in expert you can launch custom apps, but I'm not sure what's there yet. It's probably like some ports or something you've put on yourself. or maybe some calls that you've added yourself. Settings is the same as usual ANBERNIC stuff. So you've got like a controller test, you've got a battery check, lock screen, brightness check, date check, language, reset your RetroArch if you messed up the settings, background icons, and then firmware version. So you can change the skins of this. Like back when the 35XX first came out, the skins for the operating system were just really stupid, but I think they've gone with a sensible skin now. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, it's quite simple. You don't get, there's not, with some of these handhelds, right, you can mess them up easily. You accidentally map all your controls wrong, or you just you just break something basically. I think they've made it much more simple and much more cleaner than the previous devices. But the good thing is that this operating system actually works on these two as well, because they've updated the operating system for these two, all the ones. So that's pretty decent. Obviously, if you're an advanced user like some of the people sitting in this channel, you can try the custom firmware. So I will be trying some other custom firmwares like MuOS, MinUI, or that new one, that Busterhawk fork. I will be trying those to see if they're any good, but we'll see if they even work. All right, let's go through the games. So this is the ANBERNIC stock card, by the way. Like this is all stuff that they've put on. These are not my games. These are ANBERNIC's games. Sega Rally 2. Sega Rally 2. Okay, so they've put PSP, Open Beats of Rage, Dreamcast, PlayStation, CPS1, CPS2, 3, and Neo Geo games, Final Burn Neo, Homebrew games, MEM, Vertical Arcade games, Pico 8, Pokemon, Atari 2600, Virtual Boy, Game & Watch, GBA, Famicom, Super Famicom, Mega Drive CD, 32X, Sega Master System, Game Gear, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, PC Engine CD, Neo Geo Pocket Color, WonderSwan, MSX, Atomiswave, Naomi, Ports, and apps. So apps is their name for like these little toggles that they use to turn the bezels off and all this, like quick shutdown, get the manual and not the manual, but the all these little RetroArch tweaks. Okay, so they do have some ports there, which is quite cool, and that's all the systems you can. That's all the systems you can play. Oliver M. Oh, crap! Sorry. Thanks, Iconic. Thank you for that. I have, so my focus is in like here. So if my hand goes there, it messes up. Sorry, it was focused on that. Okay, let me go. I'm not going to go through that again, but yeah, that was the set of games. So Iconic, thank you for that, because it's always the bane of any streamer to lose focus. So I was playing a Dreamcast game just then, and these are basically the standard ANBERNIC games which they put on. So they've really cleaned up like all of the file names. Someone's gone through and actually cleaned everything up. So when you get the handheld, you'll notice that all of the box art is legit now. It's all good, and then it looks correct. And then you'll also notice that all the names are correct as well. There's no weird Chinese names or names that are spelt wrong. It's all sorted. So Zodiac Curse 12 asking for PS2. Obviously PS2 doesn't work on this system. Super Runabout. So TMS is saying Super Runabout. I've got no idea if that game is on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in Runabout and use the search function. It's probably not on here, but a good thing about the handheld is it does have a search, the ability to search all of the games. So I can see that it's got Pepsi Man. It's coming up with all these games, with the word run in it. So that's actually pretty cool. I need to be careful with the focus. Okay, right. So yeah, the search is actually super useful. Oh, this is Banjo-Kazooie. because when you've got 5,000 games, it's a bit hard to find your games in here. But with that search, you can obviously drop in and sort it out. Beavis and Butthead. Okay, let me try Beavis. No, Beavis and Butthead. It's a retro Game Boy Micro. Yes, it sure is. This is the ANBERNIC R28XX. Arch Neil Gaming and Vlogs. Happy streaming. Thanks for the message. Okay, Chicken McNugget with the killer question. Is the Miu Mini better? Right. So that is the question. The Miu Mini I have here, right? Obviously the Miu Mini is bigger and it has a 3.5-inch screen instead. So you're trading off a bit of portability for this, but in terms of like better as in CPU power, the RG28XX is actually more powerful than the Miu Mini, which is kind of funny. Jonathan B, yes, this is the first ANBERNIC RG28XX stream on YouTube. Two Fools. Oh, is it? We've got Mega Twins. Oh, we've got Lord of the Rings on here as well. Okay, oh, so we've got some GBA games here as well. So that's a lot of GBA games. Mega Man GBA games. Chicken McNugget, welcome back. There's a lot of regulars coming back because they want to see what this handheld is about. All right, let's put... Do I have the Miu Mini OG to compare? I'm afraid I don't. I only have the Plus. So this is... Oliver M, this is the actual... this is the first mini handheld I've ever got. Which is quite funny. I've never owned like a RG300 or a anything else 2.8-inch. This is the first 2.8-inch handheld I've got. Because personally, I've actually thought they're a bit small. It's small, right? But also it's like 480p, which is quite cool. Which is quite cool. Chicken McNugget, I hope you're enjoying your RG556. I remember we had a lot of chats about that in the past. Okay, let's try and play something. Let's start right at the beginning and try and play, I don't know, some kind of NES Castlevania, something like this. I just want to put this through its paces. Okay. Well, we could have played Mike Tyson's, couldn't we? Okay, God. Yeah, if you're aged 40 and you've got eye problems, yeah. No, it's not going to take... I just have to wipe once and it's done, isn't it? Okay, I have to make sure... I have to be really careful with the focus because if I mess it up, then I'm really effed. Okay. I can... Oh God, yeah. You guys are completely right. It is a bit small. Because I'm looking over from about 60 centimeters away, let's say. 70 centimeters. And yeah, it is... I mean, it's also very cool. Like, I know... It's like... I think the retro game... Well, I just got hit. I think the Retro Game Core review hit on something where I can't believe that I'm playing this game or these games. I can play Dreamcast games or NES games or I have 5,000 games in the size of a cigarette box, on my person. That is the big wow factor of this handheld. I think in the big handhelds it's I can play PS2 games. I can play, oh, I'm getting killed here. I can play all sorts of, crazy games. But this one is oh, I can play anything, just from this little device. Okay. Oh, I killed all those guys. Yeah, imagine playing... We'll move on to some PS1. I think we'll what we'll do, right, is we'll try and play as many systems as we can today. I think that ANBERNIC have actually given you a decent, like, they've given you a decent, like, range of games to get through. Whoa. Okay. Where do I go? Oh, I go downstairs. Go downstairs. All right. They've actually given you like a lot of games and all from different systems as well, which is kind of cool. So if this is like, I feel like this is a good gift because it's kind of cheap, and it's like, I don't know, is it a child's gift maybe, but just the coolness factor of being you're playing this little handheld. It's pretty cool. Okay. I mean, the other ones were already cool, to be honest. Real gamers have B-days. Okay, how the hell did the conversation get over there? Okay, I'm kind of glad the chat thing doesn't work. Okay. Okay, right. So so with this game, it's it's a scrolling game, right? If anyone had any concerns about the screen being vertically orientated, and there'd be any like refresh rate issues, I think this game's okay. Like I don't see any like crazy blurring or anything. Okay, I'm going to try and kill this bat first. I think for TMS, so there's a guy called TMS in the chat. If you don't already know, for newbies out there, he loves his racing games, and it'll be interesting to play some Ridge Racer or something on this. And I'm kind of getting used to the buttons actually. The buttons are. Let me play a bit more. Chicken McNugget, does it play Genesis games? It does. They're under MD. So let's we've finished one stage of Castlevania. Let's get out of here. Chat is seeing pixel shimmer on the screen. Okay, there's some, yeah, that's probably some capture issue. I usually have that issue, unfortunately, on my screen. It's my camera. It's shimmering a bit. Okay, let's oh, is that? Oh no, it wasn't Beavis and Butthead. Okay, any Genesis games that we want to see? ANBERNIC. Okay, let's play Comix Zone. Should I zoom in a bit? Oh, you get some pixel shimmer there. Okay. I'll leave it at that. "3D Balloon Fighters." I'm not sure what that is. Balls 3D. I might have Balls 3D. Okay. This is ANBERNIC's choice, by the way. ANBERNIC's ROM choice. I think if you got a kid this, they would be like, oh my god, this is like the best thing in the world. I mean, I wish, if I was handed this, when I was 7 years old or whatever, I'd be like, bloody hell. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, I'm definitely seeing the screen needs some tuning, I think. Maybe there's something they can do in the software, but to me the screen it's quite contrasty. So they've, like, the blacks are quite dark, which is good, but then I feel like some of the blacks can be a little bit overpowering on the screen. That's my little impression of the screen. Let me just okay. Let me just make sure I'm in the bloody. Okay, let me try and line myself up here. Because like with these smaller handhelds, I tend to move around a lot more. Because obviously they're lighter. What's better, Mega Drive or Genesis? Mega Drive. Mega Drive is better. I think Mega Drive is a much better name. I don't like the Genesis name. I don't know why they did that. This is Comix Zone. Whoa, did I just get killed? This is Comix Zone for the Genesis or Mega Drive. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Oh, I busted him through the comic. Oh, what? I thought I was meant to go down there. Okay, let's move on. So there's a number of other requests. That was a Genesis game. Okay, the comic. Yeah, I prefer the Mega Drive name. Mega Drive was the Japanese name, right? So it must be the original. Okay, 3D Balloon Fighters. I don't know what is 3D Balloon Fighters a 3D. I got Wolfenstein 3D. Oh, I got Duke Nukem 3D Brazil. Okay, do we have Advanced Busterhawk? Advanced. Okay, it seems like ANBERNIC's taste in games is quite different from you guys. Because I don't think they have that game. Oh, did they have some fun? Okay, they have some big hitters on the GBA side. Final Fantasy, Tekken. Oh. Oh my God. TMS. What the hell is this? Is this a arcade game? So TMS was asking for it. Oh, it's Japanese. Okay, I got. Oh, okay, it's one of these games. Okay, Robocop versus Terminator. We'll go to that next. Okay, this is definitely a little bit dark. Chicken McNugget, yeah, the games work fine on the emulator. It doesn't. The region doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Good. What the hell is this game? Oh, shh. Come on. I feel like this is the type of game that you want to play on this handheld. I feel like is this slowing down a bit? It's got a little bit of FPS loss, which I'm surprised about. Okay, I'll try and stay alive long enough. Oh shh! I'm sure I died then. Oh my god! Oh, this is not easy. This game. It's like Gradius, but way harder, this game. And also, I don't know the pattern. I don't know like the attack patterns. Okay, get away from me! Get away! Get away! Get away from me! Okay. Oh shh! That stray bullet got me. I think that I was just about to say, right, the D-pad is quite good. Like if you keep your thumb on it, which is probably not the way I usually play, because I like to play just moving my thumb around the D-pad, whereas this is making me this is making me sort of pivot my thumb around, and I feel like that might be the way to use this D-pad. Kind of like using it like as an analog stick, like in the same way that you would use an analog stick. I'm sure I got killed then. Oh, okay, I certainly got killed then. Okay, whoa, this is quite cool. All right, let me try and find Robocop versus Terminator. I think that was an arcade game, right? Okay, so I think the search functionality in this is a big one. I really need that. Oh, I saw it. Okay. Oh shit, where is it? Robocop. Okay, Robocop versus the Terminator. Oh, it's an NES game. All right. This is for Iconic. Oh, it has the Orion logo. Okay. Actually, I'm feeling the brightness is not too bad. And maybe it's not the brightness which is the problem, it's the contrast. Because the darker colours seem to be overpowered a bit. So maybe it's the contrast of the screen rather than the actual brightness, which means that it might be able to be fixed. Oh god. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, these guys take a lot of bullets to kill. Oh man, okay. Okay. Mega Drive version is better. Right, alright. Sorry about that. Okay, Mega Drive version. Alright. Okay. I'll put this on, then we'll move to something else. We'll move to something a bit more impressive, I say. I want to play Final Fight CD. I think they don't have the Mega Drive version, I'm afraid. I can't see it. I can't see any Robocop there. Kosuke Atami, any input lag? Not that I know of. Not that I can feel. I'm going to play a PSP game because I think it's time for me to try out the D-pad for fighting games. Alright, we're going to do that with Street Fighter 3 Alpha 3 Max. This is stretched as well, which is it's okay. It'll be okay. So there's some stretched PSP happening here. Maybe I can. Okay. Maybe I won't stretch it. Oh God. Man, everything is so small. Integers. Okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. All of the aspect ratios are weird. All of the aspect 19 by 16. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so we're going for original PSP ratio. So Iconic, something I need to do is tell Sean of MinUIFM to tell him that I have this. I do talk to Sean actually, so I can, yeah, I can help him out. Let's say. Okay. Man, this is so small. Oh, it's readable though. I can actually read that. Okay, the screen is squished because I'm using 16 by 9. I'm playing a PSP game. I'm playing a PSP game on... Actually, is it? Oh, is it squished? Oh man, I just did a Dragon Punch. Oh, actually, sorry. I should be testing the D-pad, not just playing the game. Okay, let me do this properly. I'm going to be the white Ken. Okay, let me just stretch the thing back. So I don't like stretched PSP, but I know some of you guys don't mind it. So what I'm going to do is I'll come back to 3x4. Like I don't like stretching the screen out because to me that looks wrong. Actually, it looks... What's going on here? I'm confused. Right, so I'm the white Ken, and I'm going to try and do as many Dragon Punches as I can. And I'm not doing a good job at the moment. Okay, there's one. Okay. Okay, I think that this D-pad is okay. It's not easy. It's not easy for me to do the Dragon Punch, and it's a little bit harder to get the diagonal than I thought. The fireball is much easier to do. Okay, let me try the other side. Oh. How do I throw this guy? That's okay. Okay. Let me try the other side. Dragon Punches on the left side. Okay. It's definitely not the best D-pad I've used from ANBERNIC, but it's not bad. Like it's when you first get this handheld, you might think, you know, bloody hell, how am I going to do a Dragon Punch on this? But it's actually doable. But I'd say that other ANBERNICs, they're a bit easier. Yeah, it is small. It is small. But not impossible, because like the fireball keeps coming out for me. Oh, Trim Your Eye Smart Pro. I really don't like that for that D-pad. Could I play 2 hours from this? Well, we're gonna try. We're gonna try in this stream. We'll see how I obliterate my fingers. I mean, but it's not really meant for 2 hour play. It's meant for, like, you know, you're standing on the bus stop or you're standing waiting for your train, and you just get your, you know, you get your RG28XX out, and you clear a few lines in Tetris, or you fight one round in Tekken, something like that. Okay, Andrew Wilson, is the screen recessed or is it stick out a little? No, it's actually perfectly flush. So I don't know what ANBERNIC did, but they didn't include a screen protector. And I think there's some, like, either there's something already on it or it's just like that, or I don't know, or they've done something different, because the glass is, it's like, it's all done. Like, you don't need to do anything. You just unbox it and then it's done. Like, you don't need to put a screen protector. They don't even include one. And it's flush to the plastic. Okay, okay, did I miss any questions? Any input lag? No. SRP. I've forgotten what it's. Oh, you want me to do the special move? Is it? Okay, I can do the double easily. That's easy, that one. Oh, the triggers are hard to use. I'll tell you that. The triggers are hard to use in a fighting game situation. Oh, that's yeah, I quite like it how you know, the screen is just, you know, done. You don't need to apply a screen protector. You don't need to yeah, you don't need to think about it. It's just out of the box. It's just there. It's done. It's flush. This is $43.99, the handheld, and then in 2 days. I think it was an introductory price, and then 2 days after it's sort of the pre-orders are finished, it goes up by $4. So it'll be $48 after that. Okay, so I think that it's playable. Not obviously not the perfect D-pad because it's so small, but it's usable. It's better than you think. I put it that way. It's better than you think. I'm having difficulty with this move now. I can't do this. Oh, there it is. Alright. This is a PSP game, by the way. And I feel like it's stretched, but it actually looks okay, which is odd. It could be just this game, because I think this game has some 16:9 options. Yep, $44 is the price right now, but it does rise after the pre-order period. Yeah, okay, yeah, it has some weird widescreen stuff, this game. So that is probably the correct aspect ratio, actually. That's probably why this selected it. If this was for $20, it would be a steal. I seriously doubt they would be selling this for $20, or Miu would be selling theirs for $20, or anyone. Okay, so that was a PSP game. Let's drop into something else. Okay, I mean, this is the PSP games list they have. So they have Metal Slug, they have Parasite Eve, bloody hell. Oh, they have Tekken 5. Did someone ask for Tekken 5 earlier? I'm curious to see if that works. Okay, so this is Tekken 5 for PSP. Let's see how this fares. I've got a stretch logo there. Oh, it's a bit... Okay, I'd say this is probably the limit of what you want to play on this. Oh, I didn't do... Okay. So we're playing a PSP game here. This is Tekken 5, I believe. Let's just get in here. So my character of choice is, where the hell is he? Oh man, this is so small. Okay, I'll be here actually. SmackDown versus Raw. Okay, so any games that are not on ANBERNIC's selection, I won't be able to play. But this is basically out of the box. I'm playing ANBERNIC's games here. What ANBERNIC gave me. Yeah, John Cena's a bit. Probably can't. Oh, this game is working great. I'm getting beaten up, but this PSP game works great. Right. Do I have Colin McRae? I have to check. Chicken McNugget. I'm playing ANBERNIC's selection here. So this is what ANBERNIC gave me on their SD card. And this is what you will get if you buy an RG28XX. You'll get all these games, all the ones that I'm playing today. Okay. Let's kill this guy. Let's kill Heihachi. Let's just give him a pile driver. It's all good. Okay, so I'm pretty impressed actually with that PSP phone. I mean, Tekken 5 PSP is not a difficult game to run, but at least it's working fine. Balls 3D. They've got balloons, but not balls. What? Okay, what? Colin McRae. Okay, so let's move to PlayStation 1. Oh, yeah. Chicken McNugget. Colin McRae 2 is here. So this is a PS1 game. Orindo, how warm is it in my hands? Okay, so that is a good question. It does heat up a little bit. Like, it's not burning me, but it's like slightly warm on the back. Slightly warm. Good question, Orindo. It's not like burning my hand off, but I do notice that it is slightly warm. Okay, here we go with Codemasters, Colin McRae Rally 2. Bloody hell, it's small. Okay. English, Francais, Espanol. English, please. Okay. I'll play arcade. Okay. Single race. Okay. Player's guest. Perfect. Okay. Arindo, no problem at all. Thanks for your question. So which car do I pick? Ford Focus. Okay. I'm gonna go novice. All right. So I'm just gonna take it easy today. Oh, that track looks easy. Sweden. I'll turn on all the. Oh, I should have done that. Yeah, of course. If you've got any questions, just give me a shout. Don't be shy. Okay, how do I play this game? Oh jeez, I don't think are the cars meant to bunch up all like that? Oh, I just took him off the track. Okay, I need to concentrate now. Shit. Adam S, go ahead with your question. So, questions are why we're here. This is pretty good. PS1 performance. Oh shit. Okay, I mean, you guys know from all of the streams you've been watching, like my driving is shit. Adam S. Oh, you're funny, Adam S. You're pretty funny. I think Superman would destroy everyone. I like Superman actually. I like Superman mod and other. I like Superman mod in the Flash. Oh god. Okay. Oh no, I'm going to go into that tree. All right. Ice roads are slippery. Oh. Okay. Right. Okay, I messed up. I'm going the wrong way now. But do you know what? Chicken McNugget, your request was a good one. I think that this game runs quite well. I think it runs brilliantly actually. I didn't notice a single issue. TMS, where's the Sega Saturn emulator? It is there, but I think for the purposes of making the handheld look, look good, they haven't put any Sega Saturn games on it. I think you can actually, if you put the Sega Saturn games there, the emulator appears, but I think they haven't done that. Okay, let's try another PlayStation game. I'm going to try Crash. This Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot. Hopefully it's Crash Bandicoot 1. Oh man, what is this? Wow, this looks like some bootleg. Okay, some kind of bootleg version of Crash Bandicoot. Let's go Crash Bandicoot 1. Jim Bob, is it easy enough to reassign buttons with stock OS on your RG35XX Plus? I'm not sure actually, Jim Bob. I imagine if you can start up RetroArch by itself and then change it, it would keep the defaults. Okay, Orindo, does the speaker sound good? Okay, I'm actually surprised. So your phone does, if you press down on it, it does dull the sound. But if you're just pressing the buttons like this, it's okay. And it is a mono speaker, and I think it does, it does have its limits. It's not as good as other speakers, other mono speakers I've used. For example, 353VS. I think the speaker is better on this. Miu Mini, I think the speaker is slightly better on this. Like you can tell the speaker is not as good because of the size on this handheld. So I will say that about the speaker. It's not a case of like covering it. It's just, I think the speaker's just smaller. So yeah. A question from Andrew Wilson here. What emulator is it using for Dreamcast? I believe it's using Flycast. It wasn't using anything special, just Flycast and RetroArch. Okay, FOFG asks for some more PSP games. Yep, sure, no problem. We did play Tekken, and we played Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. I'll play another PSP game next. But this is a PlayStation 1 game. This is Crash Bandicoot 1. It looked a bit like a bootleg where it sort of combined all of the Bandicoot games. Oh, I just missed that. Yeah, okay. Okay, I've got to remember to... Man, this is really strange actually, because like it's the smallest device I have ever used. And it's kind of weird. Okay, I'm going to try and get to the end of this level. Okay. Okay, Andrew Wilson. Yeah, it's Fly. I think Flycast is the only one that's available in sort of, RetroArch. There might be another one, but it's certainly not. You're certainly not getting Redream on this on Linux. I don't think there's any Redream on Linux. Okay, so I'm coming up to the hardest part of the first level in Crash Bandicoot, and I'm going to try and attempt it on this handheld. So, okay, this part I always die on, and we'll see if I can do it. I'm just waiting for my thing to run out. Okay. Okay, I always die here. If I don't die, it's a sign of a good handheld. If I do die, then it just means I'm crap. Oh, okay. I'm crap. Alright. That was Crash Bandicoot. Jimmy Chow, is the screen more vibrant than Miu Mini? I think it's... I think the colours are better, but it's like... It's hard to say, actually. It's hard to say. Let me get back to you on that, because I need to kind of compare myself. I feel like the screen, the brightness level, they've kind of tuned it to the similar like levels as their own handhelds. So if you're familiar with RG35XX H or Plus, like I feel like it's just they've gone for the same like tuning, but they've sort of they've come up against the limitations of the screen. Like the screen is slightly darker than dimmer than the other ones. Jim Bob highly recommends the Chicken Run game. Okay, so unfortunately I don't think that ANBERNIC have included Chicken Run. So they've included a lot of decent PS1 games here though. Like you've got your Resident Evil, you've got Alien Trilogy, Breath of Fire, Broken Sword, Castlevania, Colin McRae Rally 2, which we just played, some Crash Bandicoot, ANBERNIC's Forever, Crash Bandicoot Nitro Car. You got Dino Crisis 2, you got Final Fantasy 7, Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto 2, you got Klonoa, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, you've got Pepsi Man, you got Persona 2, Ridge Racer, yeah, nice, Resident Evil, Tekken 3, so you've got a lot of classic PS1 games there. If you don't care about, if you just want to buy this and just play games out of the box, they've given you a lot of decent PS1 games there. Okay, so there was a question about play more PSP games. Pick a random game. I'm gonna play this Parasite Eve Third Birthday and see if it works, because this is probably the most. This is probably one of the most like advanced games you can play on this device, apart from the Dreamcast ones. Okay, you'll notice that the GUI, the screen is rotated and it's a little bit messed up, so they already know about this. I think they're going to work on it, but for now, the screen, the GUI being there, it's a bit unfortunate, but it's how it is. So yeah, somebody was asking about the speaker earlier. I'm going to go like to max volume here. Like the speaker does get quite loud. I'd say that, like a decent. Like I'm not sure when you would use this volume, like the highest volume, for the loudness. Okay, I think I was trying to play this game. I'm gonna play easy, because I think I was trying to play this game on another stream. Oh, sorry, Orindo, I just got your question. Is the start and select soft buttons on the Miu Mini, are they like plastic? So they're similar. They're very similar to the Miu Mini Plus. They're actually very similar. They're not like rubber. They're plastic. Yeah, I can't find a handheld where... I mean, they're just plastic, the buttons, these buttons here. Unfortunately, I don't have the normal Miu Mini, the non-plus. I don't have it. This is actually the smallest handheld I've got. So we're playing a PSP game here. Oh yeah, okay. In ANBERNIC's firmware, what you can do apparently is you press the power button once, and then it changes the D-pad to the analog stick. So I just, at the beginning, right, I was using D-pad as a D-pad, but then you press this, and then it changes it to the analog stick, which is a pretty useful function. Oh god, I just... I was throwing grenades again, weren't I?
The troops involved in the sacrifice incident were annihilated. It's been reported that they ran into some enormous twisted called Reapers.
I can tell you one thing. They're gonna be a huge pain.
First, we need to get
Okay, yeah, this screen is really small, so I'm having difficulty reading,
The final goal is
like reading what's on the screen.
the big orb.
Rookie, here's a refresher.
Okay, lock onto target. Fire weapon. Reload. Square. Where's the square button? Oh, I keep... Okay, the performance is quite good actually for PSP. It's just the screen is definitely not like ideal. The screen really is not ideal for this. Okay.
The twisted are approaching.
Okay, show 'em what you learned in training.
Okay, that was nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is actually like kind of impressive. Such a small device is playing like a PSP game. A 3D PSP game. You could play Crisis Core on this. I think Metal Gear Acid would be perfect because it's, you know, it's a bit easier to control. It's not, you know, you don't have much pressure on the controls. But yeah, I'm kind of impressed. I think Metal Gear Acid will work fine on this. Okay, I need to. So you press the power button. You press the power button and it switches between the analog stick and the D-pad. That's really useful, actually. Oh, I keep throwing the. I keep throwing the grenade by accident.
Enemy up ahead.
Okay, let's call it for Parasite Eve. Oh, third birthday. So I think this is yeah, this is an example of a PSP game working pretty well there. PSP seems to use the PPSSPP core, RetroArch core, rather than PPSSPP standalone. Which just for your information. Jonathan Earl, how well does it play video files? Let's check. Okay, so in the main menu here, there's something called the App Center, and I wonder if they've put any odd videos on here. Okay, so they've got the trailer for the 28XX, and this is the video player. So let's just hope this is not pornography. Okay, yeah. There you go. So there's a trailer, an MP4 file of the RG28XX. There's your spec, which is too small to read. But yeah, there you go. So that's how well it plays. That's how well it plays videos. Okay, so what? Is there any other functionality here? Okay, let me see if you can. Okay, you can pause and you can play. Oh, you can sort of fast forward as well. All right. Okay, so it can play video files. I'll put it that way. It can play videos. I'm not sure what format they need to be on, but that certainly worked. Okay, Fofki asking, any sports PSP games? Okay, let me just check. Can I just remind you that these are ANBERNIC's games, so I've not chosen any of these games. Like these are the games that you get on the card. Oh, did I just turn it off? Oh, or did the battery just run out? Okay, I think I might have just turned off the device by accident. I'm not sure what happened then, actually. I wasn't concentrating. Let me check the battery. Maybe that was the battery going. Oh, no, battery's fine. Okay. I think I turned it off. Okay, any sports PSP games? We have Pro Evolution Soccer. So while that's loading up, so this is Pro Evolution Soccer 2011. I do have the case. Okay, Jonathan Earl, this is the case that they sent me. So it's a standard ANBERNIC case. It has a cute pattern on the top, matching the 28XX. And there you go. It fits in there. It's got a little strap just so that your handheld doesn't fly out. But this is the case that you the official case that you would get with it. Moffy, what version of RetroArch is it running? Okay, that's an interesting question. Let's come down here. It is running. What is this here? Okay, it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. I think it's quite recent. Okay, the core. Oh god. Is it here? Is it this one? Is it this one? Oh, do we have Vulcan Spot? No, we don't. Okay. Oh, sorry, it's down here. Yeah, sorry, it was here, wasn't it? Yeah, Moffy. I was looking for it up there. Yeah, it's down there. Brilliant. Okay, there you go. Okay, here we go. This is Pro Evolution Soccer 2011 for FOFG. Yeah, Jonathan Earl, I kind of like that as well. I'm not sure what it's like on the other models, but with this one you get a nice cool grey border, which looks quite attractive to me, actually. I'm not sure if the other ones are like that, but yeah. I imagine the other ones are going to be black and, you know, they have like a bezel. Yeah, Jim Bob, just go to Poundland and just get yourself a glasses case. That's a good idea, actually. Moffy, does it have Wi-Fi? No, it does not. It does not have Wi-Fi. It does not have Bluetooth. Oh, I'm doing something very stupid here. Okay. Okay, where is Wales? I saw Wales. Where's England? Oh, there it is. Oh, can you just let me play it again, please? I'll just be this dude. Oh no! That's no music, please. Okay. Okay, let's play a match. A quick start. That sounds good. Okay. English League. North London, West Midlands Village, Merseyside Blue. I'll be London FC. And let's play again. Let's play against Scotland. Okay, this is London FC versus Scotland. Okay. The video feature is cool. Okay, I'm glad you liked it, Jonathan. Alright, let's go. We're off. Okay. This is actually, again, this handheld can do PSP kinda well. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, okay. Get the ball, get the ball. Okay. Nice. He's in the box. Oh. You're gonna watch all of the entire Game of Thrones on the RG28XX. Oh, come on. London got independence. Maybe even Scotland got independence. Okay. How come it's got the player names? It's like John Terry. John Terry was playing there. Okay, he's running down the wing. Okay, come on. Get it in. Shoot it. Shoot it. Oh. The finishing wasn't good enough. Okay, Moffy is asking for a comparison with the H. Okay, I think this game works well, by the way. Foff G asking for the sports game earlier. This one works good. Right, so let's compare to the H. Babylon 5. Watch, yeah, Chemical Burrito. You could watch the entire Star Trek, like every single Star Trek, on the ANBERNIC RG28XX if you so desire. Right, this is the ANBERNIC RG35XX H, and as you can see, right, it's kind of like it's weird. This is so weird. Like if you thought the RG35XX was small, then the 28XX is like even smaller. This is crazy. Crazy. Like, I didn't know they could make something that small. There you go. ANBERNIC and ANBERNIC. I do really like the retro colour, by the way. I kind of wish the retro colour, the H came out in the retro colour. Because I think I really like this this colour. It's kind of crazy. Nice, it's very nice. There's just something about this, like similar to the H actually, because I think the H is real. When I first used the H, it was like, wow, this is nice. Okay, we got some. Okay, we can play a Super Nintendo game to compare. But when I first got the H, I was like, yeah, this is nice. And I still have that feeling about it. Then the 28XX is kind of like, it's more like just the wow factor. The wow factor is really strong with this. It's like, bloody hell, they did it. Like, how the hell did they do this? Okay, unfortunately in ANBERNIC, on the ANBERNIC SD card, you usually don't get any Mario games. You probably get Donkey Kong Country though, right? Let me check here. Any DK? Oh, Zelda. Zelda's there. I saw Zelda. Okay, let's play. Oh, is it? Legend of Zelda. Oh, here it is, yeah. Okay, so we can kind of do a comparison actually. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, let me find that. Okay, maybe I should... Let me reset the game so we get the timing correct. The sound is coming from the 28XX. Yeah, the carrying case, I'm not sure if the carrying case is included. You may need to purchase it separately. But when ANBERNIC usually send me a handheld, they do include a case. The only... the RG556, they did not give me the case though, the Gucci case. So you can see the tuning of the colours is quite different on the 28XX. It looks a bit more bluer, or a bit more on the green side. Okay, let me try and get into the game here. How do I do this? What? I can't put... Okay. Oh. Oh, how am I going to press the button here? Right, let me do this. Yeah, if you want a case, get the Steam Deck. That's funny. Oh, the beginning of the... Okay. Yeah. Alright, so you can kind of compare the screens here. I feel like the contrast on the 28XX is... It's fine. It's fine. They're both comparable actually. It's just the color temperature is different. Like in terms of the colors on the screen and the I think the RG28XX has a slight green tint, very slight. But then the contrast on the RG35XX H seems to be maybe not as good. The brightness seems similar to me, or maybe the contrast is the yeah. It's if I'm looking at the whites, the 35XX H whites are a bit brighter. The 28XX is a little bit dimmer. Yeah, it's a little bit dimmer. Yeah, color temperature is different. The 28XX is a bit greener, I feel. Okay, Andrew Wilson with a question. Are the buttons too small? Do you know what? As I got used to the buttons, I think they're okay. I was playing a bit of Tekken just now, and I didn't feel like I was going to press the wrong button. And well, let me just get this back. Sorry. Yeah, I felt like I wasn't like accidentally pressing the wrong button. I think the buttons are fine. Andrew Wilson. Like I think if I had any control issues, I think it would be more about the reaching the triggers, because I had difficulty, you know, in that PSP game, aiming and shooting, but pressing the buttons or being accurate with the buttons, I was okay. Okay, PZ, if you just rewind a little bit, or if or come on to in the live stream, I do a couple of comparisons with the H. So there are comparisons with the H in the live stream. I think I've done it maybe 2 or 3 times now. But yeah, it's quite a bit smaller. Okay, TMS asking me to get into FPGA gaming. Yeah, I'll no thanks. No thanks. I don't really have the time to build my own handheld, and I don't have the money to buy an analog pocket. So Andrew Wilson, unfortunately, this is the smallest handheld I have. I don't have much else in terms of size, in terms of like comparable size or comparable screen devices. I should test a Nintendo DS game. I think I'll do that on another stream. This is the ANBERNIC selection, and I don't think they give you any NDS games. Okay, let me do a quick comparison with some other handhelds that I've got, that I do have. Let me just clean that up a bit. Okay, so let's keep Zelda on here, or maybe let's move to something else. I know it's maybe not the greatest game to do a test, but there was definitely a color temperature difference. Peasy, yes, it does have the same chip. I'm just going to let's drop a game with a decent, like, attract mod. Soul Calibur, right? Soul Calibur's got a good attract demo mod. I would quadruple my traffic with FCPG. I didn't know it was so popular. Okay, as you probably know, long-time fans will know that Soul Calibur is one of my favourite fighting games ever. Alright, so while Soul Calibur is playing in the background, we'll do some comparisons of size. So I have here the RG35XX Plus, and this is how it looks next to the next to the 28XX. It is tiny. It is so small. So on the left we have, of course, the RG28XX. On the right we have the RG35XX Plus, and just look at the size of that. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And that's the thickness. So yeah, the Plus obviously is your Game Boy nostalgia device. Okay, so here we have a new handheld which I got yesterday actually, and I haven't even bloody turned it on yet. I haven't even turned this on yet. This is the X10 from Magic X, so the Magic X X10 in grey. So here it is compared to the RG28XX, and then here's the thickness. Okay, let's move on. This is an iPhone 6s Plus. So this is pretty much your standard smartphone these days, and this is how it compares. And obviously a smartphone is very thin, but yeah, you can probably put that in your pocket like an RG28XX and your smartphone with a case, and I'm sure most pockets can fit that these days. Soul Edge had a better attract mod. I raise you Tekken 3. Tekken 3 had a better attract mod, I think. Tekken 3 has the best attract mod with Jin Kazama. Okay, this is a new 2DS XL. It doesn't even fit in the frame. I'll just do it like this. So, a new 2DS XL. And there's the thickness. So it's quite thick actually. So the new 2DS XL is thicker than this. Okay, here is the Miu Mini. Sorry, the Miu Mini Plus. Miu Mini Plus. And then here it is. Here it is in vertical. So the Miu Mini Plus is actually pretty small. Hopefully, I'll be getting a Miu A30 sometime in the near future. So hopefully I'll be getting that handheld, and then we'll be able to compare a lot more of these 2.8 inch devices. There's the thickness of a Miu Mini Plus. Okay, what else have we got here? We have a Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. I need my cloth. A Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. And the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro fits right in there. Retroid Pocket 4 Pro is actually like, is it thinner? It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of thin. Oh, it's about the same. About the same. Yeah, but that's it compared to a Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. It's pretty funny. Okay, here's an RG Arc. This is a big boy. So an RG Arc is huge. It's kind of pointless to compare this actually. Nintendo, welcome to the stream. Okay, so here is probably something what everybody has, a PS Vita. So the PS Vita is a little bit thicker, maybe like 2mm, 3mm more. And here it is compared to the RG35XX, the RG28XX. Here's the thickness. Yeah, here's the thickness. It is so small, the 28XX. Here is a TrimUI Smart. TrimUI Smart again is thicker than the 28XX. Oh, and I think the screen on the TrimUI Smart is what 4.98 inch, and yeah, the 28XX just about fits that. So that is crazy. And then here's the thickness. All right. And then here we go with a RG35XX. And I mean, it's pretty similar to the XU10 actually, but yeah. So probably the same, actually it's the same height. Probably the same height. And there's the thickness. Jonathan Earl asking, do I have an RG300X? Unfortunately I don't know. I don't have that one. As I was saying, right, this is the smallest device I have, this one. So I'm afraid I don't have any of the other like the 2.8 inch or the 3 inch ones. Okay, this is a very dusty Powkiddy RGB30. And here's the thickness. So pretty. The RGB30 is thicker. Vita still looks better than everything. Yeah, it's kind of a classic. It's kind of a design classic, isn't it? Okay, so I guess the closest thing I have to sort of compare or compete with these would be these guys. You've got your Mio Mini Plus, you've got your 35XX series. I think you'd be, if you're in the market for one of these, it's probably going to be one of these at the moment, or the Miu, which is coming. Daniel Tante, sorry if I said your name wrong, but yes, it's good. The RP4 Pro is an excellent device for PS2. I think the only complaints I would have with the RP4 Pro is on the performance side is actually I don't think I would have any complaints on the performance side. It's got excellent performance, really good. Okay, unfortunately I don't have Soul Edge, but so I'm going to put Tekken 3 on. Close enough, TMS. Jonathan Earl, the RGB20SX I'm trying to get a hold of. I do want to get one, but I want to buy one locally. So I don't want to buy one from Powkiddy store, because it's usually more expensive for me. Orindo, this device or Delta emulator, which one I play on more? I do not. Yeah, I would not be using the Delta emulator. I really don't like playing those games on the touchscreen. It wasn't as bad as I thought when I did that stream. It wasn't as bad, you know, as I was expecting. But for sure, I would rather play games on this than using a touchscreen. Touchscreen emulation is not for me. That's quite a funny question. All right, let's play some Tekken 3 because it is a bloody classic. Absolute classic, this game. Okay, let me. So I think Andrew or somebody earlier was asking about the buttons. So with fighting games, you know, you probably press the wrong buttons all the time. But I'm going to see if I can finish this game with Paul, because I'm quite good at Tekken. I'm not going to brag or anything, but yeah, I'm quite good at Tekken. Let's just finish it as fast as I can, and then I think the first buttons anyway, I'm pretty happy with actually. I don't have any issues. I'm not going to press the wrong one by accident. I can do my throws. I can press 2 if I want to do those kick moves or whatever, the special moves. I'm good. Goodest, welcome back to the stream. We're playing a new handheld today, which is the RG28XX. Okay, I'm gonna whiz through this game and try and get to the end. Do I know Neil Williams is Irish? I didn't actually. I guess Anna Williams is also Irish. I'm gonna play this as fast as I can. I never played Death by Degrees, TMS. Jonathan Earl, I think you should. I don't know if you own a Arc, but it is the Arc is actually quite big. I'm not sure if I maybe misrepresented it, but the Arc is bigger than you think, because it's a 4-inch screen as well. So it is pretty big. Okay, something I'm finding on this D-pad, my finger does slip on it a bit more often. My thumb gets sweaty on this D-pad. Orindo, yes, I am planning to get the Miu A30, so don't worry, I will have both. I am planning to get it. I'm talking to my supplier, my handheld supplier, and he told me to wait. He told me that it's going to come up for pre-order at the end of the month. So yeah, hopefully I can get it. Hopefully I can get my order in at the end of the month and then get it at the beginning of next month. But that's May is next week, right? So it should be pretty quick. Oliver M, can I compare it to the Trim UI Smart Pro? In terms of size or in terms of overall purchase? Whoops. Okay, someone was asking, I think Kosuke was asking about input lag earlier. I think there's no, like, I'm playing Tekken and I'm playing at the normal speed and I don't think there's any input lag. Trim UI Smart Pro is here. It's a lot bigger, of course, the Trim UI Smart Pro. What do you want me to... In terms of size, okay. Let me just pause this. Okay, so here's the Trim UI Smart Pro. I think it fits exactly on the screen. Yeah, maybe... Okay, almost... It's almost like a screen's width across. Which is kind of crazy. And then the thickness is, let's say it's about there. Yeah, you can judge the thickness from there. Is that okay, Oliver? Yeah, it's not. I don't. Jonathan Earle, yeah, I don't have any micro handhelds. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't. I think the smallest handheld I have is the Miu Mini Plus. I actually avoided micro handhelds until this. But it seems like we're going to get a load of micro handhelds this month. Peter B. Yeah, I'm not going to compare it to the 556. Also, my 556 is on the other side of the room, so I need to go get it. But we're going to try and whiz through Tekken as fast as possible. Oh no, I'm going to get killed out. Okay, I saved it. Okay, Oliver M, I'm very optimistic that you would get Batocera and MuOS and maybe even MinUI as well. I'm quite optimistic of the custom firmware available for this because, of course, it uses the same CPU as the rest of the RG35XX series. So the RG35XX 2024, sorry, the H and the Plus all use the same CPU. So there's a very, very good chance we will get custom firmware for this. It might even already work. Like, I need to try it, but yeah, there might be very little to do from those developers to get it working. And I just got killed. Oh no. Okay, I lost. Okay, let's move on to the next game. Fruit Loops, how's the max brightness compared to Miu Mini Plus? So I'm on max brightness right now. Miu Mini Plus, unfortunately, is not charged. Yeah, my Miu Mini Plus, unfortunately, is not charged. But it is definitely dimmer. Like, here's my 35XX Plus. And it is dimmer. Fruit Loops. Thanks for coming by the way, Fruit Loops. You're a legend. And let's move on to the next game. Let's move on to another game. Right. I will play Final Fight, I think. Final Fight for Mega CD. This is a brilliant version of the game. Fruit Loops, I'm hoping that ANBERNIC have some way to tune the brightness, or maybe there's some firmware issues or thing. You know, maybe they can do some magic, but let's see. They were telling me, you know, this is like it's going to be their outdoor handheld, so yeah. Okay, Jonathan, you have the Arc. Okay, all right. I kind of think the Arc is a bit bulky, a bit bulkier than, but they've done that for a reason, right? To make it more comfortable. Okay, here we have Final Fight CD, which somebody on the stream in the chat turned me onto this game because this game has got a brilliant soundtrack. Like, it's got an amazing soundtrack. I didn't know they made the Final Fight like orchestral and this shit. Joe, the CPU is different from the A30. So what I've heard is the A30 has quite an old CPU in it. So I would say that out of the two, the ANBERNIC probably has a better CPU. Whether that makes any difference to you, you know, because you can play some Dreamcast games, some PSP games on this. Maybe if that doesn't make any difference, the other one might be more suitable for you. But we'll see when it comes out. The Lanzarat. Man, TMS, you're coming up with some real obscure Dune references. Oh, I'm getting blasted. The Mega CD Final Fight is amazing. The music is great. Okay, I need some chicken. Yeah, that was nice. I got the chicken. Oh god, that guy's getting me. It's getting me again. Like, I can see myself using this handheld to play these kind of games on, because it's kind of like, you know, you could play Final Fight for a couple of minutes and then you'll be good, and just keep this in your pocket. We'll do a battery check in a minute, I think, because I've been going for maybe 2 hours now, haven't I? Yeah, I love the Dune references. I mean, I'm getting them out. I think so. John Manuel. Sorry if I said your name wrong, but we can assume it. But I believe the Onion OS team said they might take some extra time because the CPU is completely different from the other Miu products. Yeah, Joe, I think the CPU in the Miu A30 is meant to be better than the Plus and the original Miu Mini, but still not as good as the ANBERNIC. That's what I heard. But the A30 does have that stick. I feel like the stick though, like, let's say the Miu has the stick here. I feel like it's going to get in the way. I don't know how they're going to do it, to be honest. It's that front could just end up being really uncomfortable. Because I'm guessing the A30 has this D-pad in that corner. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it. Anyway, we'll be finding out soon, I guess. We'll be finding out very soon. because it's all gonna come out soon, isn't it? It's all gonna come out like next week, or maybe the week after, but it'll be coming soon. All right. To me, this, like, I've been playing this for how long? What? I've been playing this for 2 hours, haven't I? And like, I don't feel any discomfort. I don't feel like I'm getting any cramps or anything. I feel like my eyes are straining a bit because the screen is so small. But yeah, I think it's okay, this handheld. I think it's pretty decent. Saturday Night Slam Masters. Is it a... Oh, there is a guy who's always... There's a... In this channel, right, I always get a lot of wrestling fans. Even though I've got nothing to do with wrestling. I don't know anything about wrestling. Saturday Night Slam Masters. Man, they have a lot of Mega Drive games. Okay, they don't have Saturday Night Slam Masters, unfortunately. Yeah, they didn't give you Saturday Night Slam. They give you Streets of Rage, which is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna play it, but I want to play that game, WWF Wrestlemania Arcade, because I remember that game. You'll be playing Sega CD Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is a game. This is a game. Oh wow. Yeah, yeah. Who did... Shawn Michaels. Undertaker. Who did I think I like Doink. Let's go for the WWF. So Jonathan Earl, every single game... Oh, let me turn this down a bit. Every single game I'm playing today comes with the handheld. I didn't do anything. I just turned on... Whoa, I'm getting undertaken. Oh, man. That's block. I didn't do anything. I just literally I charged the device, and then I turned it on, and I started playing. So everything you see is hopefully how you get your 28XX. I'm getting blasted here. Why is it 2-on-1? Oh man. Oh, I got destroyed. Oh man, I'm getting... Why is this so hard? Oh, come on. I'm going to get pinned already. Oh, man. Jonathan Earl, Sega CD games. Okay, let me just check. I think they... Oh, is it 32X games? Let me just check. I saw Snatcher, right? Snatcher's a Sega CD game, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, there it is. Mega Drive CD. Okay, ILS... okay, let me try that game. But let's just... I had Wheel of Fortune, didn't I? Oh no, I've got Rage in the Cage. Yeah, I've got some Sonic... I've got some Sega CD games here. Yeah, I do. Kia Flying Squadron. Alright, let me come back to that. I'm just going to play something different for ILS than 3U. So, Dragon Ball Z. We haven't played any GBA games, so we'll put... Oh, no. There's no Dragon Ball Z. Okay, that's a shame. We'll put a GBA game on, and then we'll come back to Sega CD. Let me put something recognizable. Oh, Metroid Zero Mission, okay. Yeah, let's put Metroid Zero Mission on. Okay, we've gone everywhere in this stream. Wow, Game Boy looks really good on this. Wow. The aspect ratio not perfect, but that screen looks good for Game Boy, man. The resolution is stretched, unfortunately. Well, maybe we can change that. But this looks pretty good. Okay, how do I fix this? Okay, 3x2. Oh, two by. What do I want? That one. No, not that one. Not that one. Oh God, what have I done? Okay. Man, unfortunately, I think the thing is messed up. Yeah, it's a bit. That's a bit messed up. Let me try and fix this. Oh, okay. So we've got some issues with GBA aspect ratio. Yeah, we've got some issues with GBA aspect ratio, I'm afraid. There's no 2x3, which will sort you out with that, but it looks like we'll have to deal with 4x3 GBA. That's not great, actually. That's not great. Well, it looks amazing, but it is stretched, unfortunately. Right, I think when I talk to ANBERNIC, tomorrow, I'm gonna tell them about this, because GBA is stretched. It's not gonna be. It doesn't fly. Ian, yes, the buttons are small, but to be honest, I've not had that much of a problem with the buttons. They're okay. I was playing Tekken earlier. I was playing a bit of Street Fighter. I'm okay with the buttons. The buttons are small though. They are smaller than other handhelds. I mean, you probably know what my thumb looks like as well, because you've seen some of the streams. Brinstar. Oh. This is if they fix that, yeah, they need to fix that bloody aspect ratio, but this could be a killer Game Boy device. Game Boy Advance device. SmackDown? Was it Sega CD? Yeah, I will, don't worry. I'm still here for a bit longer. Oh, I need to freeze. Need to freeze those guys, don't you? I'm just going to do a bit more platforming and then we'll move on. Because I'm having fun with this GBA game. Okay, I can't go there yet. Long beam. Okay. Let's try a bit of SmackDown. Is there? Oh, 1-to-1 par. Okay, let me try 1-to-1 par. Oh god, this text is so small. Oh, is there a core option to do this? Maybe I can fix it myself. Video. Here we go. Color correction. Okay, no. Performance, frame skip. Okay, there's no frame skip on. That's good. Settings, video, scaling. Okay, 1-to-1 par was not doing the business. I think it was messed up. That wasn't doing it for me. Core provided also wasn't doing it for me. I think custom would work, but it doesn't center the screen, which is a bit crap. I mean, I could just go through all of these. That might be a better idea. 16:9 is wrong for Game Boy. So it's 3:4. Yeah, I think out of the box they don't have a proper aspect ratio for Game Boy Advance, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, it's scaling it in portrait mode because they're odd, because the screen is like that. The screen is actually one of these screens. It's this way around. So they've rotated the screen to get it to work, which is kind of weird, but I've seen it before on other handhelds as well. The first handheld I ever bought, the Dingu A320, had that same problem. Okay, somebody wanted me to play some SmackDown. There was SmackDown, wasn't it? Was it SmackDown or is it what the hell's SmackDown? There's no SmackDown here. There's a Raw. There's a WWF Raw, but there's no SmackDown, I'm afraid. Yeah, maybe it's I'm kind of curious to see where the screen is from. I'm going to play that WWF bloody what do you call it? I'm going to play that Raw, I think. Or Rage in the Cage. I'm going to play Rage I'm going to play Rage in the Cage. Okay, and we'll start thinking about packing up. We'll do some more streaming on this tomorrow. I'll try some custom stuff. I'll try my own games tomorrow. Possibly a Dreamcast only or an N64 only stream. Probably N64 only, right? Okay, what is this? What is this game? Okay, they're showing off their logos. What the hell is this? Okay, can we fast forward this? Oh wow, it's got video of the actual. Okay. Okay. What the hell is this? I'll be on the yeah, I'll be the Undertaker. Yokozuna, okay. Alright, goodest. Goodest. I don't know. The original Xbox, I don't remember if it had some issue with the long file names. It could do. That sounds familiar actually. That sounds like it might be something wrong. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I think I remember this game. Did this game have like an Amiga port? The sound is quite good in this game. I say that. I'm not very good at it, but oh man. Oh, those like impact sounds are quite good. Like when you when you punch someone in the face, or when you punch Yokozuna in the face, they did a good job on those sounds. Like I really feel the impact of Yokozuna, like crushing my body. Yeah, that punch sound is good. Oh man, I'm getting destroyed here though. Okay, I think I've gone. I got stunned. How do I get into the bloody ring? Oh, there you go. Oh, he's not. That's not fair, man. Oh, I'm gonna get destroyed. All right, I'm done, man. I'm done. Michael Benny, good evening. Good evening. Diago. All right. Okay, let's play something different. There must be a racing game we can play, right? Okay. Oh, Kyo Flying Squadron. I don't know what that game is. Looks like a shooting game, right? Let's play something we didn't try yet. Maybe Super Nintendo. Maybe GB. Okay, GB. Pedro Road, thank you so much for that message. Michael Benny, it's running the ANBERNIC default firmware. So the ANBERNIC's firmware has actually gotten a lot better recently. It's looking a bit cleaner. It's working. It's not looking like a Fisher Price toy anymore. It's actually all right. Okay. Oh, let's play Shadow of the Beast PC Engine CD. Push run button. Okay. I bet you guys don't remember this one. Shadow of the Beast. Bloody hard game. From Reflections. Yes, I remember that logo. TMS, do you remember this one? You remember that box? Remember that box art? Oh man, it's got the intro. Oh man. Okay, let's go. I think I played the Atari Lynx version of this. But this game is I played the Commodore 64 version of this as well. This is crazy how ANBERNIC included this game. It's actually crazy. Okay, I played this game on Amiga, no, Atari ST, Atari Lynx, and Commodore 64. Oh god. Oh man, it's got these cutscenes. I've never seen those cutscenes before. Okay, apologies if, I tilt the handheld a bit because I'm not used to holding something. I'm not used to holding something so small in my hands. I usually hold bigger handhelds. Okay. There's nothing there. Okay, let's take out that B. Yeah, the music is great in this game. The animation is great. Oh, shh. I think I remember that thing. Oh, God, I'm dead. Am I dead? Oh. Alright, I'm dead. This game was notoriously hard. It was bloody hard, this game. Yes, Blood Money. Chemical Burrito. Yes, Blood Money was great. Obliterator, I don't know. Killing Game Show. Do you remember Killing Game Show? That was good. Anarchy. I think there was one called Anarchy. I think Killing Game Show was called something else in America, by the way. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, Michael B. Yeah, it came out wrong. It came out weird. I was thinking, what am I talking about? But it just came out anyway. Okay, that's. I mean, yeah, it is amazingly small. This device, it's incredible. It's incredible how they got this into such a small package. I'm quite impressed. Quite impressed. Okay, let me. Oh, they removed Donkey Kong Country actually, because they used to put Donkey Kong Country on these guys. Okay, what was somebody was is TMS keep? Does it keep asking for Terminator or something? Okay, so I'm going to use the search function. Okay, which Terminator is it? Which Terminator is it? It's TMS that you want to see. Fatal Rewind. I don't know what Fatal Rewind is. It's probably because. Oh, the Terminator Mega CD. Is that what you want to see? Okay. Killing Game Show was great. I like that game. Okay, so it feels like ANBERNIC have given you some really like quite a good selection of games actually. Like I'm surprised by these games. Because usually ANBERNIC, back in the day they would give you some really weird, Chinese ROMs. But they've given me some good ones this time. Okay, we're watching, like, surely YouTube copyright is gonna. This is like Terminator 1, isn't it? Oh, it's the beginning of Terminator. Pedro Rogue, what do I think of the triggers? I think I'm okay with the triggers themselves, but it's the positioning. Like, they're kind of a bit hard to use. Because the handheld is so small. Like, I want to play it like this, like the 35XX, and then I can reach those triggers and use the D-pad at the same time. But with this, I can't really. I've got nothing to cup my hands into, so the triggers are quite awkwardly up there. So I have to kind of hold it like this. I'm not a big fan of the triggers, I'd say. But it's no fault. Like, I don't know what else they could have done. I think even on just anything this small, I don't know what they can do to make the triggers comfortable. Yeah, that's how I feel about them. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Terminator. Whoa. Okay, I'm impressed by the music in this game. But what is this game? Yeah, YouTube's gonna come after me for this. It's the film. It is the real film as well, isn't it? Oh, it's, and after all that, it's just this kind of game. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of them in there. Arnold's. I think these Terminators are a bit dumb. Oh man. Okay, okay. I won't say that. This music is great. Ouch. This music is incredible. There are a lot of Terminators here. Oh my god. Oh, I got you. I'm still going. Jesus, they put a Terminator right in front. Oh, he's got a gun. He's got a real gun now. That's good. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it here. The music is better than the game, for sure. But the speaker on the 28XX is pretty good. It's only a mono speaker, but it's got some power. It's actually got some decent power behind it. Alright, we will leave it there for the RG28XX. As always, you can go down into the links in the description to find out where you can buy this. So ANBERNIC very kindly provided this to me for streaming purposes, for YouTube purposes. So I thank ANBERNIC very much. And I also thank you guys, Crunchy Tire, Ian, TMS, Pedro Rogue, Chemical Burrito, Michael Benny, of course. Who else? Jonathan Earl, Goodist. And there was so many other people who we saw, like Chicken McNugget, Oliver M, Peter B, Orindo. So many regulars coming back to check out the RG28XX, so thanks so much. Less than 3 you, of course, as well. Yep, I hope you enjoyed this exclusive first look at the RG28XX, and you've got a better idea of what this device is. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not, but I'm sure you've found out what this thing actually is. I'm going to have some fun with it, and we're at 52% battery, so that's actually quite good, because I started the stream around 85% battery in RetroArch, so we used about about 30%, and we played a lot of games, a lot of different games, and I've had this console, this handheld at full brightness as well, and most of the time we had the volume pretty high as well, so it seems quite good in terms of battery life. So TMS is telling me that I almost beat the first level. That's it. So let's try and beat it. Okay, where the hell am I going? Was I going the right way? So who else is here? Your fingers are too long. Yeah, the 28XX. Okay, this is your bonus. This is your encore. Oh, there's some slowdowns. I guess they're in the original game. Alright, anyway. I'm good. Yep, thank you so much. A very short bonus. This is the ANBERNIC RG28XX, and I hope you enjoyed this live stream introducing it to you. I'll play it again tomorrow. Maybe some N64, some Dreamcast. But yeah, if you're interested, take a look at ANBERNIC's website. And if you like the stream, TMS told me to go down. If you like the stream, of course, give it a like. If you want to know when I go live, then make sure you're subscribed and ring the bell. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to figure out how to finish this. Oh, we're going to die. Oh no, I'm not going to die. Oh man. I didn't see the hole. I didn't see the hole. Well, TMS told me like he would like I was just finished. I just finished the level. I was almost at the end. Oh man. Alright. What we're doing. Bye now.